liquid drain cleaner. Now, it has been 50 years that Professor Amos has been around, 20 years here at HSN, and this has, are you ready for this, 1,833 five-star reviews. I'm going to say it again, 1,833 five-star reviews. If you have a clog in your drain, this is the answer for you. You're getting a 2-pack today for this amazing SuperFast drain cleaner, $36.99 on that HSN deal. Free shipping and handling, $12 and change on that FlexPay, which gives, I think, 64 ounces between the two bottles.
Yes.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Did you know we were doing this?
I didn't know, but I understand the assignment.
Yes, of course. And of course, Amos, Harp the Third, is with us here. I don't hear any music. Are we playing music? Wait,
I
what?
always just start it, and then they come through with it. Clean party in the morning. Good morning. Good morning, Suming.
Good morning. So you look so like bright and like Eastern spring. I love it.
I woke up this morning, I saw Tino on TV, and I understood the assignment. It's springtime,
yes.
it's here.
It definitely is, which means it's time for spring cleaning, right?
100%. So let's get right into it. SuperFast is industry leading when it comes to opening your drain lines at home. But remember one thing, this isn't a drain opener, it's a drain cleaner. What that means is this is gonna open the drain lines, but more importantly, it's gonna clean that drain line squeaky clean where there's nothing oily or sticky left behind to attract a new clog. Now look at the science. SuperFast has an accelerated formula. You're not waiting 30 minutes like the consumer products from the store. You give this one 10 seconds to go to work, and you can see what it does. SuperFast is going to turn your hair into foam. It's going to turn the food into foam. It's going to break down all that dirt, grease, and oil in the drain line. Look at that right there, Suming.
Oh my gosh.
It turns it into a foam. We call this saponification because that's the dynamic way that it works, by turning everything in the drain into foam. Now the foam breaks down to liquid. You give that 10 minutes to take place. Then you run hot water for up to 5 minutes. And Suming, I tell you what, that drain line comes back squeaky clean every time you do it. Unlike the consumer products from the store, here's what's happening. Let me paint the perfect picture. When you get a clog at home, usually you're in a panic state of mind. You'll do just about anything to get that drain line open. But when you're using consumer products like this from the store, you're doing more damage than good, because products like these are highly corrosive. Products like these may contain acid or ammonia, animal fats, bleaches. Now, here's what you're looking at. 90% of the chemicals, they trickle, it'll ooze, it'll all creep, and it gets past the clog and it ends up down here. You see, this curve unit, it's designed to hold fluids, to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house, but the chemicals are sitting there building heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's way too hot for the drain lines.
Yeah.
Picture this, okay? It's still cold out in some parts of the country. So when it's cold out and your drain lines go from cold to hot fast,
yes,
it's going to crack on you. It could cost you hundreds of dollars. Suming, it could cost you thousands.
Yes.
Be very mindful before you use a consumer product like this, because you can do a lot of damage. I want to give us about a minute and let it sit and see if anything happens. It calls for about 30 minutes. Come on over to test tube number 3. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, for you at home, I want to do it a little different this time. Count to yourself. I'm going to add, oh, by the way, when you get this home, you're going to get up to 12 applications, just like Suming was saying earlier. Don't use the whole bottle. Take 4 to 6 ounces, pour it down the drain. Here we go. Count to yourself. You'll see 10 seconds or less. You see that already?
This is in real time, everyone. You're seeing this just like we are in real time.
My goodness, it works so good. It works so fast. Last week's food, last month's food. Look at that, even last year's food that's all hard and all stuck to the walls and solidified in there. It breaks it down into a foam. We call that saponification. No need to grab the plunger or the snake. My dad's Professor Amos, he always taught me growing up. He said, son, above all things, get understanding. Work smarter, not harder. Let the product do the work so you don't have to. And look at that, it just turns it right into foam.
That was in real time. Listen, I will tell you, so my husband, we had a clog in the drain, this is a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And he grabbed one of the consumer ones, and I was like, no, like, because I had just gotten my order in, right, of this drain cleaner, of course, and he didn't realize it. So once now, of course, he's tried it, and he was like, I'm so glad that you bought this. But he was ready ready to pour this down, and this has caused us more trouble than what it was worth. I will tell you.
The corrosive materials, they literally can crack your drain. So be very mindful before you're using a consumer product that something looks like that in a store. Here's what it says on the back of the consumer bottle. You can't use this one, and you can't mix chemicals. We have an innovative drain cleaning method. There's no acid, there's no ammonia, there's no animal fats. I went right over top of those standing chemicals, and because it has that accelerated formula, look at that, it goes to work on contact. No chemical reaction, but it still got through the standing water. My goodness, look at that, just turning it into foam. This is what you want. You don't want anything building heat in your drain line, making things expand, making things come back up into your sinks and into your tubs. Just let it break down. And when it's all done and said, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna turn the water on, and you'll run the hot water for up to 5 minutes. Now let me explain what's happened here. Everything's been suspended free from the inside of the drain line. It's all been broken down by being saponified. Now you run that water for up to 5 minutes. Run hot water, okay? 5 minutes, everything inevitably passes through the drain line, and look how squeaky clean that comes back every time.
It's amazing. Now, Amos, is this safe if we have like a septic system?
Thank you for asking, because I normally do forget to bring that up. But safe for all applications. Septic tanks, boat tanks, RV tanks, the gray tank, the black tank. Yes, use it if you have the septic tank. Older homes, newer homes, galvanized steel drain lines, PVC, old terracotta clay pipes. Yes, you can use it there. I want to dive right into something here. Come take a look at this. I gotta show you what I have here. This is known as the dirtiest place in the home, and this is the inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink. Look at how creepy and how nasty that is. This is because you're not maintaining and cleaning. There's over 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of your kitchen sink. You gotta eliminate that, because Su-Ming, listen, you at home, listen, that's a food source for bugs and critters. You could have an infestation down in the foundation of your drain lines if you're not maintaining or cleaning. Don't wait for the clog, because we always say here at HSN, it's not if, it's when. You're going to have a clog. So use 4 to 6 ounces. This big hunk of oil byproduct right here, this represents all the hardened and solidified grime on the inside of the drain line. The stuff, last week's food, that stuff right there. Last month's food, yes, that stuff there. Even last year's food, it's hardened and solidified. Just do the 4 to 6 ounces. I'm gonna pour a little bit more here to get it going, and you'll see. It's going to get right through. Oh my, look, it go to work.
In real time. Like, you're seeing this just like we are in studio right now. If you're at home, think about your drains, right? Think about the buildup in them, just like Amos had said. You know, how, does your drain stink?
They do.
I mean, listen, and it happens to the best of us, right? It's because you are not using the right product. Maybe you didn't know better. Now you do. This is a 2-pack that you are getting today. Remember, 1,833 5-star reviews from you talking about how much this has been a game changer.
Industry leading.
Industry leading, exactly. $12 and change gets this home, and I believe you can use our coupon code today on this as well. Nice. And I didn't do the math, and Jared knows that he's gonna have to do the math for me because I'm terrible. But auto ship is also available here, and I would say grab it on auto ship, because that means that you won't go without. I actually didn't know we still had this on auto ship. I thought they were all gone. You can be one of the lucky few to make sure that you get it. And it's $29 and change when you use the coupon code for Customer Appreciation Day. That is good for only today.
Yay.
Here is that coupon code one more time. Use it right now.
Yes, get your discount. You'll love this proprietary formula. It gets the job done. What you're looking at right here, this is the inside of the drain. Let's say your shower drain. You take a good look down there. Hair is the #1 culprit. Take a good look down there. You'll see a nest of hair that's in there that's completely choking out the inside of the drain line. Here's why. It's coated with fats, oils, and greases in there. It's very sticky. You wash your pets one time, you wash your hair one time, it goes down to the inside of the drain line and just clings on, and then it starts to build and build and build till there's a nest of hair in there that's completely choking out the inside of the drain line. I say that to say this. Take a look right here. We have one of the only hair dissolving formulas in the country that we know of here at HSN. If you have hair buildup, pet hair, human hair, fuzz, lint, or even any kind of fur. Yes, it's creepy, but SuperFast turns the hair into foam in 10 minutes. Innovative cleaning technology by my dad, Professor Amos. You know, we've been here at HSN for the last 20 years, 20 amazing years, and this gets the job done.
I did not realize the breakdown that we were seeing in real time, but 10 minutes, we just put it in, right? You said 4 to 6 ounces.
That's right.
And then run hot water for 5 minutes.
That's it.
We can all do this.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. Okay, what do we got next?
Okay, so there's no job too big or too small when it comes to SuperFast. So I'm gonna do these pipes right here. I'm gonna clean them with SuperFast and a competitor. But I want you to think about the bigger drain lines, the ones that run from under your house out to the sidewalk, down to the city sanitation. Test tube number 1 is our proprietary formula, our liquid saponifier, our SuperFast drain cleaner. Test tube number 2, they say use the half the bottle here. That's what it says, half the bottle. I turned it up a notch for you, Suming. I used the whole bottle. Look at that, the whole bottle's in there. Here's what's happening. 90% of the chemicals trickle and ooze, and they go to the lowest point of your drain lines. And the chemicals sit there, and they start to build heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's way too hot. When things get that hot, things start to expand. When things expand, guess what? It's coming back up into the tub. It's coming back up into the sink.
And we've seen that.
Yes. You know, we have kids at home. We have pets at home. And we're running hot water, and you have steam. You don't want those kind of problems coming back up on you.
Oh my gosh, you're giving me flashbacks, right, to horsers. And think about this at home. Has that happened to you, right? Where you poured that drain cleaner from the store that you grabbed that said it was gonna work, and it did this, and it came right back up. And then so did all the smells, so did all the gunk, and all that corrosiveness now that's all in your tub or in your sink, right?
Yep, coming back up. You're coughing, you're sneezing, you're wheezing. You gotta leave the windows open. You gotta leave the fan on. If you're just tuning in, this is SuperFast Liquid Drain Cleaner. This is industry leading when it comes to opening your drain lines, but it's not a drain opener. Look at this. It's a drain cleaner. What that means is it's gonna open the drain line. Yes, more importantly, it's gonna clean the drain line, squeaky clean, where there's nothing oily or sticky left behind to attract a new clog. Now, SuperFast is designed to turn your hair into foam. It turns the food into foam. It breaks down all the dirt, grease, and oil in the drain line, breaks it down into foam. This is called saponification. You let that take place for about 10 minutes, then you run hot water for 5 minutes. That drain line comes back squeaky clean. Let's move on to test tube number 2. I got to show you this consumer product right here. This one is the big yellow one. They sell it at the home stores and the depots, the orange store, the blue store. You know what stores I'm talking about. And this is their proprietary formulas, the ones that really don't get the job done. Products like these may contain acid or ammonia and animal fats, a bunch of corrosive materials. They tell you to pour half that bottle down the drain. Well, there's as much as I could fit. But remember, the chemicals, they trickle and ooze, and it all creeps. It all gets right past the clog, and then it ends up down here at the bottom of the drain line. And the chemicals, they're just sitting there and deteriorating and eating away at the drain lines. Products like these are going to get your drain lines hot, and then inevitably they'll crack. So be very mindful.
Hot, corrosive, this is not what you want. If you have a clog, you need the SuperFast Drain Cleaner. Remember, this is a drain cleaner from Professor Amos. This is the 2-pack that you are getting, 32 fluid ounces each, so 64 in total. On that flex, it's $12 and change. Free shipping and handling. As a reminder, 1,833 customer reviews. 5 stars, 5 stars. Do not miss this. Grab it while you can, and you can use that coupon code on there as well. Yeah.
So in the chat, Emma said she loves this, and Donna said she used her code on this and bought it.
Thank you.
In the chat, really quick.
Yeah.
Amos, come here. Look, my nails and Amos's pants match.
He said that he saw you this morning and he understood the assignment, so he matched you.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Good job, partner. Good job. Oh, and our shirts are, look it.
Yes, that's what he said.
We look like we're going to prom.
Put the bling in the thing, right?
Love that.
That's just so funny. Okay.